you ever yearning someone so much that you would like to eat their tummy, play with their ear, or lick their... Our tonight's word is called orogenic, that word comes from the Greek word orexis, which means yearning, desire, appetite. These strawberries are delicious. Orogenic. How can I put it on a sentence? Well, let me eat one more. Oh, God. These panties are orogenic. They are eatable, so you can eat them. And it only has 200 calories. They are delicious. Before I forget, do you know what's the opposite of orogenic? It's anorexic. That's why the anorexics are so bad at oral. I'm gonna keep eating. These are so good. Orogenic. Don't forget. Desire.
From Hollywood, California, the crucible and the capital of love's crazy carnival, it's sex, God, and rock and roll with Stuart Davis and Kandyse McClure. Tonight, Stuart declares war on the micro-biosphere. Kandyse shows us how to make a new rocktail, a dumb drummer. Plus, we get the newscast for short attention spans.
I'm gonna fuck this shit up.
Now, the antidote to enlightenment, Stuart Davis and Kandyse McClure. And now the news.
I think you pray with them folded.
No, you gotta catch the blessing, you gotta, how you catch anything like that, you gotta open them up.
Well, this is how you keep it in there, though.
That's just selfish.
That's kind of the point of prayer.
Roll two.
To get. I'm Brian Williams.
And I'm Christiane Amanpour, and this is the news from sex, God, and rock and roll.
Sex. Bass singers are swingers. A new study shows that the lower a man's voice is, the more likely he is to cheat and have more babies on average. That ain't got nothing to do with you and me, baby, Barry White whispered to a hot angel in heaven.
Not if you were the only man on earth. America's first legal male prostitute has lowered his zipper and opened up shop for business in Nevada. But to be clear, he services women. No gay stuff. Can't just put on a wig, tuck in your junk, thinking you can fool somebody.
Yeah, I know that. No, I know. The breast sentence, another tragic chapter in the realm of interspecies romance. A snake died of silicone poisoning after it bit model Orrit Fox's left breast. It was so worth it, the snake hissed before dying.
God. Profoundly powerful. Watkins Review released its spiritual power list of the 100 most spiritually influential people alive. Rounding out the top 10, Rhonda Byrne, Ken Wilber, Oprah, Paulo Coelho, Louise L. Hay, Deepak Chopra, Thich Nhat Hanh, Dr. Wayne Dyer, the Dalai Lama, and Eckhart Tolle.
Am I crazy, or did we just announce the cast of MTV's next Real World? This show writes itself, right? They would all live together at Esalen. Episode 1, Ken Wilber and the Dalai Lama see who can stop their brainwaves faster.
Ooh, episode 2, Rhonda Byrne has a secret, all right, but she doesn't know if it's Eckhart's or Deepak's.
Episode 3, Oprah gets drunk and streaks through the hot tubs yelling, "Why did I cancel the most popular show in history?"
A survey measuring religiosity in America ranked Mississippi the most religious state in the Union. Not counting Satanism, noted Nevada.
Optimistake. A 90-year study found that pessimistic people live longer than optimistic people. Hey, look on the bright side, optimistic people. You'll be the first to die. What's good about that is knowing that could send you spiraling into a depression, which could help you live longer. But getting happy about that will shorten your life.
Rock and roll!
Profit and loss. Dreamers often wonder what a world without money would be like. The music industry is making that dream a reality. Nielsen SoundScan shows that just 1% of new releases account for 82% of all sales. We're so close, said a hippie chick at a Fish concert. If that 1% just stops buying music, we could totally have a world without money, man.
Joby Jabs Jobs. Bon Jovi says Steve Jobs killed the music industry and robbed children of the magical experience of buying physical albums. Kids today have missed the whole experience of taking your allowance money and making a decision based on the jacket, not even knowing what the record sounded like. That's right, said the next generation of kids. We know what living on a prayer sounds like, and you're not getting our allowance. I'm Brian fucking Williams.
Are you really Brian fucking Williams?
Well, I'm Brian Williams. I'm Brian Williams.
And I'm Christiane Amanpour. And that's the news from sex, God, and rock and roll. There's a lot of fucking going on, dude.
I know. You get paid by the F-bomb on this show, though?
Oh, okay.
That's the good part.
Fuck, 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 fuck.
Fuck.
It's time for Rock Tales, where we teach you to make wonderful cocktails inspired by rock and roll. Today we're going to learn to make a dumb drummer. Remember, you must be 21 to drink. Never drink and drive. For this rock tale, you'll need vodka, drumsticks, a kiwi, club soda, and an unwashed bar glass. You know, there's an old joke in the music biz. What do you call someone who hangs out with musicians? A drummer. Drummers have been stereotyped down through rock as being thugs and cavemen because they beat on things for a living. But it's not true. Drummers don't make a living. First, rummage through the unwashed dishes in your sink and select a large bar glass. Next, use your drumsticks to juice your kiwi. Very satisfying. Add 3 ounces of vodka. Generous musician type ounces. 8 ounces of club soda. Use your sticks to mix the contents. This drink goes perfect with a dinner your girlfriend paid for, or after that gig no one came to, or just relaxing at home in your parents' basement. Now, add some of the kiwi. Yeah, that's good. Give another little mix. Beautiful. Check to see if it's fully stirred, and sip. Perfect. And that's how you make a dumb drummer.
Just a dog that knew my name. It said glossed, my soul is dotted. Blood between my limbs is clotted. Melt me in the velvet of its walls. What it wants, if it wants anything. What it is, if it is anything. So strange, it begins. The distant hum and the tacit grin. The way is clear till it comes and it smears. It's hitting me like a punching bag, smoking me like a pack of fags. Drag me through the labyrinth of it all. My eyes are glossed, my soul is dotted. Blood between my limbs is clotted. Melt me in the velvet of its walls. What it wants, if it wants anything. What it is, if it is anything. What it loves, if it loves anything. What it is, if it is anything. Wide-eyed, wonder in the sky. Probably wonders why we waste away in comfort with scenes. Who could use the stars? The gift of what we are may never be collected. And it's hitting me like a punching bag, smoking me like a pack of fags. Drag me through the labyrinth of it all. My eyes are glossed, my soul is dotted. Blood between my limbs is clouded. Melt me in the velvet of its walls. What it wants, if it wants anything. What it is, if it is anything. Yeah, what it loves, if it loves anything. What it is, if it is anything.
They say that being enlightened means that you experience oneness, that you understand how things that seem to be opposite are actually one, like revenge and empathy become revempathy. Allow me to explain. Have you ever noticed how every time you're getting wasted with an entomologist, they just love to blather on endlessly how insects rule the world? You're like, let's do shots. They're like, 80% of all the species in the world are insects. You're like, that chick is hot. They're like, there are 30 million different species of insects on our planet. You go, let's do shots with that hot chick. They go, at any time there are 10 quintillion individual insects alive, and you go, shut up! Let me tell you something. There's only one thing I hate more than bugs, and that's someone who loves bugs talking about bugs. It bugs me. Entomologists and bugs both think they're so awesome because there's so many of them and they're all over the place and they just love to transmit disease, don't they? Have you ever noticed that when a person gets sick, doctors even call it a bug? How long have bugs been giving us malaria, Lyme disease, dengue fever with impunity? No more. Maybe bugs need a taste of their own tricks. We're gonna get revenge, and they're gonna learn empathy. It's a spiritual thing I invented called revempathy. There may be a Google gajillion bugs in the world, but I only need 1 or 2 for what I got planned. See, what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna get AIDS. And then I'm gonna go into nature. The nature bugs are always talking about. The nature bugs worship like it's so great. Northern Minnesota, up by the Gunflint Trail. And then I'm gonna strip naked and I'm gonna present my delectable tissue for consumption by these bugs. Eat up, my unsuspecting subject. I will permit a bug, say a deer tick, to bite me, exsanguinate me even. After that deer tick has eaten the shit out of me, I'm gonna give it the news flash of a lifetime. Hey there, little fella. Is your tummy nice and full? Did you have a good time draining the blood out of my body? You think you're funny because you just gave me Lyme disease? Well, guess what? You have AIDS now! Yeah! And the last time I checked, there was no effective medical treatment available for a creature of your scale afflicted with acquired immune deficiency. Then I'm gonna go over to Africa. Oh yeah, out in the bush. No, I won't be needing any mosquito netting for this safari. Hi there, Mr. African Mosquito. Is that right? You're hot shit because you just gave me malaria? Well, I'll see your malaria and I'll raise you an AIDS. Yeah, you got AIDS now and Lyme disease. How's that for a stinger? Feel it puncture your monopoly on the transmission of viral maladies? I just flipped the fucking table on your immune system like Billy Joel and We Didn't Start the Fire circa 1990. When I get back from Minnesota and Africa, I'm gonna send the link to this video to my entomologist friend. Ha ha. Then I'm gonna go back to the bar by myself. And I am going to do shots with that hot chick. And we are going to get wasted. And then we're going back to my place and we are going to have very safe sex with a lot of protection because I have malaria and Lyme disease and AIDS. So we might just watch each other masturbate.
You could kill Euclid with all of these angles, shaped by apes, raped by angels.
Like a guy on a gold throne in the clouds with long white beard and long flowing hair. And it's got a sheen like rice noodles. There's harps everywhere with the doves playing them on a cloud. And that's what I'm gonna find when I find God. And I'm gonna find God.
Oh, Stuart. God is not out there. God is within. Inside a person. Okay? Inside a person. So if you want to find God, you gotta go inside a person. Another person. And then, pow! When they least expect it, you just snatch the God right out of them. It's free. They'll never know what happened.
What? Where inside of a person is God?
Do you really want to know? Right next to the devil. Yeah. So you have to be very careful when you go inside another person to steal God, because it is, literally right next to the devil in a person. They both look exactly the same. They're incredibly small, and they're shaped like these upside down kind of blobbish thing.
Well, how are you supposed to know the God stuff from that devil thing?
It's really tough because they're covered with all the blood and the guts and stuff. So, basically, God is this burgundy kind of crimson color. Yeah. And then the devil is red.
You know what rocks? Being covered. You know what doesn't rock? Not being covered and not having insurance. Sex God Rock and Roll is supported by Direct Event Insurance. Probably the coolest insurance company out there. Why? Because if you're throwing a party or you're having a wedding or you're doing a concert or some fun event and you don't want to worry about whether or not you're covered, you go to directeventinsurance.com. You fill out a simple form. It's fun. It's easy. Bam! You go back to the party and you have some fun and you cut a rug like they did back in the day. Directeventinsurance.com. They really are the bomb. Tell your mom. Stay calm. Use lip balm.